Childhood hunger. From now until December 18th, we're on a mission to raise $15,000 for local backpack programs in our communities, and we need your help. Every dollar you donate will be matched up to $5,000 per school. Let's conquer childhood hunger together. Remember, the school that raises the most funds will win a special cookies and cocoa event for their K-6 schools. So rummage around and donate today. Visit RaccoonValleyBank.com to find out how you can chip in. Together, every little bit helps, and we can bank on change.
Time for a stop at the Adel Fairway this week for great buys, including General Mills check cereal, corn, rice, or wheat, $2.98 a box. Fairway party-size chips, $3.88 each when you buy 3. Sara Lee artisanal bread, 20 ounce for $2.88. From the world-famous meat counter, USDA Choice boneless chuck roast, $6.88 a pound. And a 10-pound tube of 80% lean ground beef, $3.98 a pound. This week at the Fairway store in Adel.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Thanks for joining us here on KKRF, K1079, also the ADM video stream. And I know we were having some troubles there with the sound, but if you're just tuning in with that, well, it's 13-10, North Polk leading ADM in the girls basketball game here after the first quarter. North Polk took a 13-4 lead. ADM ended with a 6-0 spurt, including a desperation heave three-pointer by Ella Suber at the buzzer as she got it to go to trim this to a three-point advantage, or a three-point deficit, I should say, for ADM. So Tigers start with the ball. They got Talari, Hagedorn, Maxwell, Suber, and Roundcount out there on the floor. And here's Roundcount with it now on the left-hand side. Now gets it inside to Subert. Subert to a wide-open Maxwell. She had an open look at a three, but decided not to take it. And here is Hagedorn. Hagedorn all the way in. That's missed. Long rebound comes down to Campbell Schultz for North Polk. She's out there with Jada Pody, also Abby Tuttle, Becca Agard, and Greta Dillinger, the 5 starters for the Comets. As missed layup there from Campbell Schultz. 2 points in that first quarter. Her and Tuttle lead the scoring so far here for the Comets this season. Here is Hagedorn. Hagedorn looking for help. She is double teamed. Kicks out to Roundcount over to Subert. Subert now to Hagedorn. Hagedorn over to Talari in the right-hand corner. Talari needing help. Back to Hagedorn on the right-hand side. And here's Subert. Subert wide open for a little jumper. That's missed. Ball out of bounds and will stay with the Tigers. 3 on the shot clock, however. So the coaches letting the Tigers know you got to be quick here, as Subert will get it and Maxwell puts it up, and that will be a shot clock violation. So a third turnover here on the ADM Tigers. It's North Polk doesn't have any here so far. Score remains 13-10, a minute 15 here in this second quarter. Neither team has scored as of yet. Here is Tuttle with it over to Schultz. Schultz driving left, putting it up, putting it in. Campbell Schultz was invited to go to the left-hand side, and she said, okay, I'll take it. Here is Roundcount now, and a Roundcount gets an offensive foul called. And that is Schultz who took the charge. So Roundcount picks up her first personal. Kelly Stork comes into the game for Roundcount. And again, a reminder that this is a North Polk team. Didn't really lose a lot from last year. Did not lose a single conference game last year. Went a perfect 16-0. Looking to start 1-0 here tonight, as a foul called on Alexis Maxwell. So Maxwell will pick up her first personal. Brecken Morris into the game for Hagedorn. It'll be taken out of bounds underneath the basket for the Comets, 15-10 as they lead. Here's Tuttle with it at the top as she is dribbling it around, gets it inside to Agard, and then Agard fouled from Stork. So Kelly Stork picks up her second. And Becca Agard is going to the line here to shoot 2. So Kelly Stork's going to have to watch her fouling situation. Agard gets that first one to go. And she now has 3 points. Another free throw incoming. Left-handed shooter gets it up, and that one is missed. So Agard with 3 points, and it's 16-10. 6 minutes left to play until half, and Agard gets a block on Talari on the other end. It's a nice defense there from the Comets. Talari will take it out of bounds here and get it into Stork. Stork's going to try and put up a reverse. That got blocked, though, from Agard. And then wide open on the other end is Schultz, and Schultz lays it in easily. So Campbell Schultz now with 6 points, and it is the first 5 points belong to the Comets as they stretch it out 18-10. We'll take a 1-minute break. Come back with more ADM basketball, K107.9 KKRF.
Iowa Spring has been in business since 1977 and is proudly owned and operated by its original founders. At Iowa Spring Manufacturing, they utilize the latest and most accurate equipment, manufacture and deliver springs out of the Midwest for overhead garage doors, agricultural equipment, construction equipment, snow plows, dock levelers, lift gates, trailers, and recreational equipment industries, just to name a few. For over 35 years, their precision springs have been on the job, working smoothly and efficiently in a broad spectrum of products. Thank you for letting Iowa Spring show support for the ADM community.
At H&R Block, we want you to focus on your business while we handle your books. From payroll and bookkeeping to expert tax preparation and advice, we're ready to put our expertise to work on your small business. For the year-round services you need and the one-on-one attention you deserve, partner with H&R Block Business Services. Stop into our offices in Adel, Winterset, or Creston, or give us a call at any of our local offices to learn more. At participating offices, service do not include audit, attest, or other services for which a license is required.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Girls basketball here tonight. A couple of RRC opponents. North Polk on top of ADM, 18-10, 5:40 left to play until half. Alexis Maxwell back into the game, as well as Ellis Subert, and ball stolen away from Pody. Gets it up to Greta Dillinger. Dillinger comes to a stop. We'll get it to Agard. Agard back to Schultz, now up top to Pody. Tuttle has checked out of the game, and checking in for her and getting a three-point bomb to go is Faith Sullivan. So Sullivan up to 5 points, and North Polk has stretched this to an 11-point advantage, 21-10. As here is Maxwell with it in the right-hand corner as she gets switched on from Schultz. And now here's Morse with it. Morse trying to find some room against Pody. There isn't much. And now over to Stork with 5 on the shot clock. Stork looks up at it, makes a move, goes up, and then she's fouled by Faith Sullivan. So Faith Sullivan will pick up her first. And it will be free throws here from Kelly Stork. First ones of the evening. First one is up and good. Adel is a hopping place to be tonight. The Dallas County Supervisors had a ribbon cutting for their new administration building. Then they lit the tree by the courthouse as that second free throw is good to go from Stork. She's got 4 points. And then right now they're having a sip and sample with some of the local businesses. Stuff that's going on for about another hour until 7:30. So right as we get started for the boys game. But despite that, there is still a good crowd on hand for these ADM Tigers. And I'm guessing it will continue to fill in then for the boys game. Our score here in the girls game, 21-12, as Tuttle is back in for North Polk. 4:21 left to play. Getting it inside to Sullivan. That is missed. Agar, though, with the rebound. And then she overthrows Schultz, and that will go out of bounds, and a turnover for North Polk. That's the first one that I have recorded. So ADM now in possession. And Maxwell has it now at the top, trying to work against Pody, and then Tuttle is all over Morse. And they'll call a foul on Tuttle, being a little too aggressive. So Abby Tuttle trying to go for the steal. But again, here is Morse. North Polk really makes him move defensively. All 5 on the players are just super active and just not letting anything easy, although Kelly Stork finds herself open for a pretty easy layup, and it is 6 points for her, and 21-14. North Polk still in the lead, coming up on the last 3.5 minutes to play in this first half. Tuttle at the top, she's looking for a 3, hands it off to Pody. Pody, a little rainbow pass over to Dillinger, and now up top to Tuttle. Tuttle now with 11 inside to Agard. Agard up top. The Tuttle moving the ball around, and Agard will have it and get it to go. So Becca Agard up to 5 points. She stands at 6'3", and working against Kelly Stork, who's at 6'1". Ella Subert also at 6'1". So Agard is a tall target inside. Ball goes off of North Polk. Stays here with the Tigers. Ellis Smith checks back into the game. Exactly 3 minutes to go. North Polk leading by 9. ADM keeping themselves in it so far. And here is Round Count, who throws up a shot. That is missed. And rebound to Agard, and here comes Tuttle with it. Tuttle at the top, being guarded by Smith. Over to Pody, now to Dillinger, to Tuttle on the left-hand side. Tuttle inside to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to find Agard, gets it to her. She's using that length, and now Pody up top for a 3, and that is missed, but rebound to Sullivan. Getting in there hard, and Sullivan now back up top to Pody, now inside to Agard, to Dillinger. Dillinger's going to launch one. That's going to be missed. Subert with the rebound, so a couple chances there for North Polk. Couldn't get it to go down, and that's good news here for the Tigers, as now Kelly Stork will have it. She's inside the key, hands it out to Maxwell. Maxwell has a wide open look at a 3, and she can cash those down, and she does right there, 23-17. So again, ADM's staying within striking distance right now here in this first half. Tuttle now, she'll try to respond with a 3. That'll be missed. Long rebound. Agard couldn't quite track it down. And Campbell Schultz checks back into the game, as well as Osborne. So Greta Dillinger will take a seat, as well as Jada Pody. So ADM, when it seems like North Polk might be making a little run, trying to run away with it, ADM knocks down a crucial shot, and again, they're staying within striking distance. Obviously, they know this North Polk team well, being in the same conference as Tuttle. Gets that off her fingertips. And at first they called that it was off of ADM, and then heard a big sigh from the ADM faithful, and the ref said, wait a minute. So Tigers will remain in possession. Here's Round Count with it, out to Ellis Smith. Smith working on the right-hand side and just stolen away from Faith Sullivan. Sullivan just ripped it out of the hands and tried to get it to Schultz, who almost couldn't handle it. Now inside to Agard. Agard, nice backdoor move there from Osborne, but she couldn't hit the layup, and then it's off of North Polk. So opportunity missed for the Comets. ADM, 1:13 left to play until we hit the halftime break. And try to creep a little closer. Trail by 6 right now. 23-17. Here's Maxwell with it. Over to Smith. Now inside to Subert. Subert working. Subert puts it up, puts it in. Ella Subert, nice and patient. She leads for the Tigers right now with 8 points. And it's 23-19. And then a turnover here for North Polk. So Tigers very much alive. Talari back into the game for Ellis Smith. Again, so far, North Polk's not having that intimidation factor against ADM right now, as ADM has a chance to close the gap to a 1 point, or a one, well, they could do 1 point, but 1 possession. Kelly Stork wide open for a three and just off the mark. That would have cut it to a 1-point game. Now we got about a second difference between game and shot clock. And Tuttle's going to be real patient here. Now she's going to hand off to Pody. Pody up top to Sullivan. Or excuse me, it's Tuttle. Tuttle now will wait with 15 on the shot clock. Now will make her move against Maxwell. She'll drive in, spin move, try to get it to Agard, and Agard now out to Schultz. Schultz a three. That's missed. Rebound comes down, and it is good. That shot will count from Lauren Osborne. So Osborne gets a layup to go at the buzzer, and North Polk leads 25-19 as they outscore ADM 12-9 in the quarter, but the Tigers still staying within striking distance, which is important here. So, well, we have hit the halftime break. We'll come back with some first half stats and get you ready, geared for the boys game coming up after this. You're listening to ADM Athletics. It's broadcast right here on K1079 KKRF.
Royal King Grills and Smokers, built for the serious griller without the serious price. Stop in today and check out special clearance prices on Royal King Grills, available at Adel Winterset TV Appliance Heating and Cooling. These made in the USA grills are designed with you in mind. Easy to clean, easy to use, and priced right. You'll notice the quality from the moment you walk up. Buy your Royal King today from a company you know will stand behind their products. Adel Winterset TV Appliance Heating and Cooling.
You are driving down your street and you pull into your driveway. Your eyes immediately goes to all that missing siding that blew off in the last windstorm. You think, this house looks pretty bad, and you know you need new siding. There's so much missing. Just then, you hear an ad come on the radio for Superior Exteriors. Todd at Superior Exteriors has everything needed to get your house looking beautiful again. Don't wait until it's too late and the cold starts settling in. Call Superior Exteriors at 515-727-1887 and ask for Todd.
Adel Acres is here to help your family. We offer skilled care and long-term care for your loved ones. Adel Acres offers a wide range of therapies and care. We offer short-term or long-term care. Adel Acres has an on-site medical staff, including a dietitian and local doctors that make house calls. If your loved one is in need of help, we would love to make your family member a part of our family. Adel Acres is here to help when you and your family need it. Adel Acres, empowering better living.
For over a century, Osmondson Manufacturing in Perry has been a family-owned pillar in the community. Monica Scheid is part of the Osmondson family.
Yeah, Osmondson is very connected to the community. We're always looking for opportunities to enrich the community and help it grow, because our workers have families that live here. So we want to ensure that our employees can live in a town that has the opportunities for the family that they deserve.
Osmondson Manufacturing, always in your circle.
Welcome to Tiger Basketball on the Superior Exteriors halftime show. True Country K1079 KKRF. Superior Exteriors is a locally owned business in Adel since 2007. Superior Exteriors is committed to helping support our community. As again, we are at the half of the girls game between the ADM Tigers and the North Polk Comets, and right now it is North Polk on top 25-19 as ADM stand within striking distance. They have trailed by as much as 11, as at the end of the first quarter they trailed 13-10, but in that first quarter they trailed 13-4. Ended it on a 6-0 spurt, including a desperation heave three-pointer by freshman Ella Subert. And then North Polk opened up the second quarter, scored the first 8 points, led 21-10. So there's that 11-point lead that I was talking about. And then ADM fought their way back, and they cut it to 4. It was 23-19, and then a last-second layup at the buzzer from Lauren Osborne from North Polk has stretched things out to a 6-point advantage, which is where we sit right now. But again, ADM, they are just within striking distance, so keeping things good in that aspect. As we look, free throw shooting from each side. North Polk has shot 4 free throws, has made 3 of them. Campbell Schultz has made both of her attempts. Becca Agard went 1 for 2. ADM has also shot 4 free throws and has also made 3 of them. Kelly Stork made both of hers, and Ella Subert has went 1 for 2 so far. Foul situation for both teams. Abby Tuttle, Jada Pody, Becca Agard, Greta Dillinger, and Faith Sullivan all have 1 foul here for North Polk. As for ADM, 2 fouls on Kelly Stork, 1 foul on Madeline Roundcount, and 1 foul on Ella Subert here so far. And we'll come back. We'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll look at the individual scoring, who is getting it done out there on the court. That will be coming up here in just a moment on K107.9 KKRF.
Time for a stop at the Adel Fairway this week for great buys, including General Mills check cereal, corn, rice, or wheat, $2.98 a box. Fairway party-sized chips, $3.88 each when you buy 3. Sara Lee artisanal bread, 20 ounce for $2.88. From the world-famous meat counter, USDA Choice Boneless Chuck Roast, $6.88 a pound. And a 10-pound tube of 80% lean ground beef, $3.98 a pound. This week at the Fairway store in Adel.
Iowa Spring has been in business since 1977 and is proudly owned and operated by its original founders. At Iowa Spring Manufacturing, they utilize the latest and most accurate equipment, manufacture and deliver springs out of the Midwest for overhead garage doors, agricultural equipment, construction equipment, snow plows, dock levelers, lift gates, trailers, and recreational equipment industries, just to name a few. For over 35 years, their precision springs have been on the job, working smoothly and efficiently in a broad spectrum of products. Thank you for letting Iowa Spring show support for the ADM community.
And welcome back here to the Super Exteriors halftime show on True Country K107.9 KKRF, as it's North Polk 25, ADM 19. As we look at individual scoring, we'll start off here with the North Polk comments. They are being led by their sophomore, Campbell Schultz. She has 6 points here on the night. Then it's senior Abby Tuttle with 5 points, senior Becca Agard with 5 points, and also sophomore Faith Sullivan with 5 points. Senior Jada Pody has 2, and it is senior Lauren Osborne also with 2. So that is the scoring breakdown for North Polk. For ADM, being led by their freshman of Ella Subert, 8 points for her. Senior Kelly Stork has 6 points. Sophomore Alexis Maxwell with 3 points. And it's junior Madeline Roundcount with 2 points. So that is the first half scoring here, as we have just about 3 minutes left to play in this, or until we get to the second half. So we will take one more timeout here and get back to game action. Again, you are listening to the ADM Athletics, part of the Super Exteriors halftime show on True Country K107.9 KKRF.
This holiday season, shop for gifts and get rewarded with the Raccoon Valley Bank credit card. This is Brooke with Raccoon Valley Bank, and shopping has never been this fun. For every purchase, every event, every loved one, be sure to use the Raccoon Valley Bank credit card and get rewarded. With each swipe or tap, you'll earn points, which you can redeem for tons of incredible rewards. You choose how to redeem them. Talk to a Raccoon Valley Bank representative today or go to raccoonvalleybank.com. Raccoon Valley Bank reminds you to shop local this holiday season. Member FDIC.
Affordable health coverage has been hard to find until now. The new Farm Bureau Health Plan is helping Iowans save as much as 50% on their current premiums. 3 different plans offer the benefits you need, like prescriptions, preventative care, and affordable co-pays. Farm Bureau health plans are accepted at most all Iowa providers and can be purchased at any time during the year. See if you can save today.
Call me, your Farm Bureau agent, John Harada, in Adel at 515-993-4266.
Ben, how do people find Fuller's 24-hour pumps?
Well, it depends on what direction you're coming from. If you're coming from this way, you turn right, then left. But if you're coming from the other direction, it would be left, then right.
Ugh, that's the last time I asked a guy for directions. Fuller's 24-hour pumps are located on Old Portland Road. Just head east, past the Family Dollar store, past the high school, and keep going until you reach the top of the hill.
Discover today how easy it is to bring your tractors, construction equipment, bulk tanks, and even your regular vehicle to Old Portland Road and fill her up at Fuller's on the east side of Adel. Keep your dollar local and fill her up at Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Royal King Grills and Smokers, built for the serious griller without the serious price. Stop in today and check out special clearance prices on Royal King Grills, available at Adel Winterset TV Appliance Heating and Cooling. These made in the USA grills are designed with you in mind. Easy to clean, easy to use, and priced right. You'll notice the quality from the moment you walk up. Buy your Royal King today from a company you know will stand behind their products. Adel Winterset TV Appliance Heating and Cooling.
Welcome back to this Super Exteriors halftime show, home of the Tigers. K107.9 KKRF. Superior Exteriors is a locally owned business in Adel since 2007. Superior Exteriors is committed to helping support our community as we get ready to get back to game action here. Again, North Polk leading ADM in the girls' game, 25-19 right now for our halftime score. We got some other updates. Dallas Center Grimes is beating Des Moines Christian 22-6 at half. It is West Marshall over Perry 19-9 at half. It is ACGC over Woodward Granger 24-13 at the half. Those are some of the other scores as we get this second half started. 25-19, North Polk leading, and Greta Dillinger will try to start it with a three for North Polk, and she will come up short. Here comes ADM and Aniston Talari. Talari got Pody to spin around and unable to hit the shot there is Kelly Stork from the outside, and here's Schultz. Schultz will get the second half started with a layup. Campbell Schultz up to 8 points, and it's 27-19 as that is North Polk's lead. Talari had some trouble getting it across, but she does. Round count blocked by Agard. Agard really didn't even have to jump. Like I said, Agard's standing there at 6'3", just towering over most of the ADM girls. Kelly Stork is really the only one that can kind of compare in size to her as she stands at 6'1". Stork has it now, and she kicks it out to Round Count. Round Count now back inside to Stork. Stork using the left hand and gets it to go. So Kelly Stork got that to go, and it's 27-21. Here's Tuttle with it at the top, and Tuttle over to Pody on the left-hand wing. Now to Agard, back to Tuttle. Tuttle working against Talari, and Tuttle all the way and up and in. So Abby Tuttle, first points in the second half. She's up to 7, 29-21. Talari now to pass half, and then she's fouled. Foul goes on Campbell Schultz. I didn't know if it was going on Schultz or Pody, but Schultz will pick that up, and that is her first personal. 6:28 left to play in this third quarter. Here's Brecken Morse with it. Morse now to Stork. Stork almost loses possession, but she picks it up. Back to Talari. Talari being hounded from Pody. Uses a screen, and now we'll hand it off to Hagedorn. Hagedorn now inside. Now outside to Stork. And ball wrestled away from Agard. And now up to Dillinger. Dillinger on the right wing will bring it back to Pody. Pody up top. Now to Tuttle on the left-hand side. Tuttle back to Pody. Over to Schultz. Schultz. Tuttle. Pody up top, a three. And that is missed. Rebound to Round Count, who just goes racing down the floor. Round Count puts up a layup, and that is missed. Out of bounds, back to the Comets. Alexis Maxwell checks in for ADM for Brecken Morse.
And number 21, Subert.
And then it is Ella Subert also into the game for Round Count. So here comes Pody, dribbling up the ball for ADM. She gets it to Schultz, back to Pody, now to Tuttle. Tuttle gets it inside to Agard. Agard just makes a simple spin move, and she gets it to go, and it's a 10-point advantage here for North Polk. They lead 31-21. Talari almost had it stolen away, and then a 10-second violation called as the ball did go out of the hands of Talari. So ADM, another turnover. That's 4 on them. And North Polk has a chance to add to their 10-point lead. They led by as many as 11. Dillinger will try to do that. She'll miss a 3. Rebound goes long to Schultz. Schultz against Subert. That's off. That goes back to Pody. Now to Agard. Schultz now with, well, she thought about a 3. Instead gets it inside to Tuttle. Tuttle being tied up. And it will belong to ADM. Good job there from Aniston Talari.
23, Sullivan in for the Comets.
And so it will be ADM. Well, now stolen away from Schultz. And then a blocking call out on Hagedorn. So Hagedorn picks up her first personal. This will be Campbell Schultz at the line. She's went 2 for 2 so far. So her first free throw of the second half is up, and that is good. One more coming here for Schultz. And she gets it. So 2 for 2 on that trip, and the lead is 12. And now another turnover here as Tuttle misses an easy layup. And so ADM fortunate for that. Schultz now in double figures with 10. Hagedorn now outside. She had Maxwell wide open for a 3-point attempt. Maxwell's already hit one of those. Now Talari tiptoeing the baseline over to Maxwell. Maxwell will shoot a 3 now, and that will be missed. And rebound to Agard, stolen away from Stork. Stork working her way, and then she's fouled by Becca Agard. So Agard will pick up her second, and Stork will be going back to the line where she's 2 for 2 so far. As that free throw is up and good. ADM trying to make sure that this game doesn't get too far away from them. Right now it's an 11-point advantage. Hagedorn will sit down. Brecken Morse will come back into the game. This North Polk team, again, has won the first 2 games by over 20. Free throw is good. So Stork now in double figures with 10. So she matches Campbell Schultz. And a timeout from North Polk. Comets lead 33-23. We'll be back in 1 minute on K107.9 KKRF.
Help prevent your friends and family from getting COVID and the flu this winter with a COVID and flu shot from Adel Health Mart. Did you realize that even if you don't have any symptoms, you could still be giving it to your family and friends as a carrier? Get your shot today. Walk-ins are always welcome at Adel Health Mart. They're also ready to help you make sense of your Medicare Part D coverage. The enrollment window and chance to make changes is open till December 7th. Schedule your free review today and let us walk you through the process. Discover today your locally owned Adel Health Mart on the square in downtown Adel.
You are driving down your street and you pull into your driveway. Your eyes immediately goes to all that missing siding that blew off in the last windstorm. You think, this house looks pretty bad, and you know you need new siding. There's so much missing. Just then, you hear an ad come on the radio for Superior Exteriors. Todd at Superior Exteriors has everything needed to get your house looking beautiful again. Don't wait until it's too late and the cold starts settling in. Call Superior Exteriors at 515-727-1887 and ask for Todd.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Traquan Ettingham here joining you. North Polk and ADM girls basketball. Agard uses the mismatch on her and scores. So Becca Agard up to 9 points as she had Alexis Maxwell on her. It's 35-23, matches the biggest lead for the Comets so far here tonight. And Talari gets caught in trouble, and now she fouls Tuttle. So Tuttle going to the line. So Aniston Talari picks up her first. Abby Tuttle to the line. Her first free throws of the night, shooting 2. And Tuttle, first free throw is good. Abby Tuttle now up to 8 points. North Polk is giving themselves some breathing room here. And she converts on that second free throw.
Number 20, Osborne checks in.
So Tuttle now up to 9, and she will check out. Lauren Osborne will check in for her. And ADM now trails by 14. Full court pressure is on from the Comets. And North Polk needs to get it across, and they will not. So a second 10-second violation on ADM. And the full court pressure, it's affecting the Tigers here. 2:48 left to play as they have been outscored 12-4 so far in this third quarter. And that one almost stolen away and is stolen away from ADM. Here comes Maxwell with it. Alexis Maxwell dribbles up the left-hand side of the court. And ball almost goes off her knee, and it will be stolen away. And then a foul called on Talari. Actually, that will be Brecken Morse. Morse pick up her first. Malin round count into the game for Aniston Talari. 2:22 left to play here in this third quarter. It's North Polk with a 37-23 lead. And an easy layup there from Becca Agard. Agard's up to 11. And North Polk starting to find their rhythm, and another turnover on ADM. All of a sudden, that is 6 turnovers here. This third quarter not kind here to the Tigers. North Polk leading by 16, looking to grow it. Under 2 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Here's Sullivan with it to Agard. Agard working against Stork, and now Becca Agard is waking up the senior. She's up to 13 points, and it's an 18-point advantage. And a timeout from head coach Danielle Craig as North Polk has stretched it out to 18 points. We'll be back on K107.9 KKRF.
The Coon Rapids American Legion will be hosting their bingo night every Tuesday night at the American Legion Hall in Coon Rapids. The doors open at 5:30 and bingo starts at 6:30. Again, the Coon Rapids American Legion will be hosting their bingo night every Tuesday night at the American Legion Hall. If you have an event that you would like announced on air, just email us your event to community@RaccoonValleyRadio.com.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, they get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why they're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Call me, your Farm Bureau agent, John Harada, in Adel at 515-993-4266.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory, 2020 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Third quarter action between the North Polk Comets and the ADM Tigers, as North Polk emptying their bench a little bit as they now lead 41-23. Kelly Stork now outside to Ella Subert, who will try a 3. Ella Subert will miss that. Ball batted around and gets in the hands of Kelly Stork. Stork now outside to Morse. Morse will try a 3. That'll be missed. Rebound battled on the ground. And jump ball. North Polk in possession. Greta Dillinger back out there. Lauren Osborne is also out there. And checking in for the first time tonight is Nora Mathis. So Mathis in for the first time tonight. She's only a sophomore. And now ball stolen away. Faith Sullivan also out there for North Polk. 53 seconds to play. Here is Kelly Stork. Stork and puts it up and in. So Kelly Stork up to 12 points, 41-25. Abby Tuttle will take a long three, and that'll be missed. Ball out of bounds. If ADM obviously makes a little bit of a run, head coach Clint Albertson probably put starters back into the game, but right now leading by 16. Don't need anybody out there to potentially get injured if that were to happen. Now ball on the ground, another jump ball. This time we'll stay with the Tigers. 26.3 seconds, and right as I say that, here comes Agar, Pody, and Schultz. So that didn't last too long. Dillinger will be out of the game with Sullivan and Osborne. As again, the sophomore of Mathis is still in there. As Ella Subert gets her defender to fall. Now to round count over to Maxwell. Maxwell, a little jumper, or runner I should say, that misses. Rebound to Agard, and now with 10, here comes Tuttle. So Tuttle now over to Mathis. Mathis just gonna shoot a three and make it. So Nora Mathis. Oh, excuse me, that is Sophia Bouchard that's in the game. So Bouchard get 3 points. And at the end of three, North Polk really has opened things up. Now leading 44-25. We go to the fourth quarter in 1 minute. K1079, KKRF.
Royal King Grills and Smokers, built for the serious griller without the serious price. Stop in today and check out special clearance prices on Royal King Grills. Available at Adel Winterset TV Appliance Heating and Cooling. These made in the USA grills are designed with you in mind. Easy to clean, easy to use, and priced right. You'll notice the quality from the moment you walk up. Buy your Royal King today from a company you know will stand behind their products. Adel Winterset TV Appliance Heating and Cooling.
Ben, how do people find 424-hour pumps?
Well, it depends on what direction you're coming from. If you're coming from this way, you turn right, then left. But if you're coming from the other direction, it would be left, then right.
That's the last time I asked the guy for directions. Fullers 24-hour pumps are located on Old Portland Road. Just head east, past the Family Dollar Store, past the high school, and keep going until you reach the top of the hill.
Discover today how easy it is to bring your tractors, construction equipment, bulk tanks, and even your regular vehicle to Old Portland Road and fill her up at Fuller's on the east side of Adel. Keep your dollar local and fill her up at Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Name is Shaquan Nettingham. As North Polk Comets in town in Adel tonight as they lead over the ADM Tigers 44-25 as we get this fourth quarter started. North Polk will be in possession, and out there be Jada Pody, Campbell Schultz, Abby Tuttle, also out there Becca Agard, and then it is Sophia Bouchard. That is the 5 as Bouchard's going to take another three, and she'll hit it. So Sophia Bouchard comes off the bench, and she's cashed in on 2 threes. She's been left wide open, so why not? ADM now trails by 22 points. Brecken Morris stepping out of bounds. And, actually, they say it was last touch by North Polk, so ADM will stay in possession. In that third quarter, the Comets outscored the Tigers 19-6 and have now blown things open. As they are in control, again have 4 of their 5 starters out there on the floor. They'll probably take them out soon, but right now don't want ADM to get any sort of momentum on their side. And here is Tuttle with it. Tuttle now over to Schultz, and Schultz will shoot a three. That will not connect. Rebound goes to Ella Subert for the Tigers, and Subert will dribble it up, and she will find round count on the right-hand side, back inside to Subert. Subert now double teamed, looking for help. Back to round count, back to Subert. Subert putting up a fourth shot and foul. Subert going to the line for two. And Becca Agard will pick up her third personal. And Subert tonight is 1 of 2. First free throw is up, and that is good. Subert now with 9 points. Greta Dillinger check in for Jada Pody. And Dillinger tonight has not scored. Second free throw is missed, but rebounded by Subert. And now a three-pointer from Alexis Maxwell is missed. And rebound to Becca Agard. And she slings a nice pass to Campbell Schultz, who's fouled from Alexis Smith. And, that was Alexis Maxwell. And it will be Campbell Schultz at the line for two, where she is 4 for 4. And I remember Tuttle doing that a lot last year. Just a really great passer. And like I mentioned, I mean, you want that at the point guard position, and North Polk, they have that. And then you got guards like Macy Camito for Carlisle, who is a pure scorer. ADM will see them a little later on. Second free throw, is missed from Schultz. So Schultz now with 11 points, and it's 48-26, 6:29 left to play here in the game. And the ref, I believe, had to go track down the ball. So now we should be good and in play. And Ella Subert, that full court pressure really has been a lot here in the second half for the Tigers. And out of bounds, another turnover on ADM. Didn't see much of the full court pressure in that first half, but North Polk decided to go with that in the second half, and again, that's been a key factor in the separation here tonight. As Tuttle now has it, gets it to Agard. Agard out to Dillinger. Dillinger a three, and that's good. Greta Dillinger gets on the board with 3, and it's 51-26. Now North Polk just kind of pouring it on. Foul on the floor. That's going to be on Agard. That will be on Bouchard. So Bouchard will pick up her first. Faith Sullivan back into the game. It's really, whoever's out there on the floor for North Polk is really contributing. And that's why they're second-ranked team here in Class 3A, as a steal from Sullivan. She'll take it all the way, and it will be an offensive foul. So Faith Sullivan pick up her second. Taken out of bounds. Again, the full court pressure remains for North Polk. 5:35 left to play in the game. And it's the Comets 51, ADM 26. Pody back in. She takes the place of Sophia Bouchard. 6 points off 2 threes. And here is Maxwell with it. Over to Subert. Subert now held up and stolen away from Becca Agard. Agard out to Tuttle. Tuttle now inside to Sullivan. Sullivan tried to put up a behind the back layup. That's missed, and jump ball belong with ADM. 5:16 left to play here. And looks like North Polk, going back to last season, will keep their clean Raccoon River Conference record alive as they lead right now by 25 points with 5 minutes left to play. Nice move and layup there from Ella Subert. Subert, again, only a freshman. She has 11. So for the Tigers, it'd be good to keep on developing her for years to come. She will continue to be a main player for this Tiger team. And now Pody with a three. That's missed, and Sullivan gets a rebound underneath, and then she's tied up. Well, actually, they're going to call a foul. So Alexis Maxwell will pick up that foul. It's her third. And it will be taken underneath the basket here from Tuttle. Tuttle to Agard. Agard out to Sullivan, a three, and Sullivan cashes. Faith Sullivan, 8 points. It's 54-28. Here's Subert with it. She picks up her dribble, now tries to hand it off to Hagedorn, and that's stolen away from Tuttle, who will slow it up and give it to Pody. Pody thought about shooting the three, almost stolen away, but will remain in the hands. And now Tuttle to Sullivan, now to Pody in the left-hand corner. Up top to Sullivan. She'll shoot another three. Miss. Rebound. Dillinger. Put back. Good. 5 points for Dillinger. And the lead keeps on growing. It's 56-28. And now outside to Subert. And Subert was fouled on a three-point attempt from Faith Sullivan. So Sullivan will pick up her third personal. Subert will go to the line for two. She is 2 for 4 so far. That first free throw is missed. Actually, to the line for 3. So 2 more free throw attempts here for Subert. Second free throw is up, and that one is good. So Subert will make that one. And now emptying the bench a little bit is Clint Albertson. Get to those substitutions in a minute. Subert's final free throw is missed, so she goes 1 for 3 from the line. Does have 12 points. Pody and Schultz, the starters out there for North Polk, as Sullivan remains in. It is Bouchard back in, as well as Lauren Osborne. Osborne will shoot a 3 from the right-hand side. That'll be missed. Rebound to Hagedorn. ADM with Hagedorn still has Stork out there. Does have Ellis Smith, Alexis Maxwell, and Ella Subert as turnover there. And here comes North Polk, and a 3-point attempt is missed. Rebound good, though, from Sullivan. And Sullivan cashes in. And so Faith Sullivan up to 10 points. And more substitutions in for North Polk, as they have put in Amelia Groudon, who is a junior. Schultz still remains out there, the sophomore. And it is also Jaslyn Rasmussen who has checked in. So again, Schultz, the only starter out there right now for North Polk, as Comets have had a huge second half here. As ADM has only scored 10 points so far here in the second half. And now it's Kelly Stork here to the line. Missed what happened on that play. Kelly Stork misses a free throw. And now Schultz will come out. And it is Aubrey Happ, sophomore, into the game. So all bench players now for the Comets. Second free throw is good from Kelly Stork. She has 13 here on the night. Here's Bouchard with it over in the corner to Happ. Now over on the right-hand side to Osborne. Osborne misses a three, and Hagedorn cannot handle the rebound. So North Polk will stay in possession, and now Danielle Craig will empty her bench as Talari will come back out there with Aubrey Noring. Also out there is Kinsey Maxwell. And then we have Reese Van Noord, and then it's Grace Montag. So both teams emptying their bench as this one 2 minutes away from being a final, as North Polk leading 58 to 30 right now. Ball deflected off the Comets. Game coming up afterwards, we do have the boys game, so we will bring that to you, get you set for that matchup. And bodies on the floor. Ball will remain with ADM Tigers. 1:48 remains as Talari now gets it, working her way in, hands it off to Montag. Montag straight on three, missed, rebound, down to Kinsey Maxwell, looking for help. That's going to be stolen away, and here comes the North Polk Comets with Bouchard. Bouchard now over to Osborne, over on the right-hand side to Happ. Inside is Groudon. Groudon hands it off to Osborne, and Osborne now with 4 points, 60 to 30. Montag on the left-hand side, working her way middle, and she gets it off to Noring. Noring now dribbling around outside to Talari. Talari back to Noring. Noring's going to shoot a straight on three, and she'll get it. So Aubrey Noring, good sign from her. She's got 3 points, and more substitutions come in for North Polk. They are sending in Jenna Manock, also in there. Nora Mathis now into the game, and then Jocelyn Manock also in. So we have the last 50 seconds here to play. And so it's a competitive first half, but North Polk ran away with things in the second half, put the full court pressure on, and they will walk away here 3-0 as Noring now has it. She puts it up. She's fouled from Jocelyn Manock. So Aubrey Noring will go to the line for her first 2 free throw attempts.
Fouls on number 11, Jocelyn Manock.
Free throw is up and good. Should have an entertaining boys game here tonight. Noring, another free throw, and that one is also good. So Aubrey Noring now with 5 points, 60 to 35. 25 seconds left to play. Here's Jocelyn Manock, and got it over to Jenna Manock, and that is missed. Rebound here to ADM, and here's Noring on the left-hand side. She'll drive in, kick it out, and that is missed there from Reese Van Noord. And now with 5 seconds left to play, it will be a shot attempt missed by Jenna Manock, and that will do it as the North Polk Comets win their 3rd game of the season. They improved to 3-0. Final score 60 to 35. North Polk, big winners here tonight. And we'll quickly get to the Fuller's Petroleum postgame show that's coming up here in just a second on K1079 KKRF.
You are driving down your street and you pull into your driveway. Your eyes immediately goes to all that missing siding that blew off in the last windstorm. You think, this house looks pretty bad, and you know you need new siding. There's so much missing. Just then, you hear an ad come on the radio for Superior Exteriors. Todd at Superior Exteriors has everything needed to get your house looking beautiful again. Don't wait until it's too late and the cold starts settling in. Call Superior Exteriors at 515-727-1887 and ask for Todd.
Time for a stop at the Adel Fairway this week for great buys, including General Mills check cereal, corn, rice, or wheat, $2.98 a box. Fairway party-size chips, $3.88 each when you buy 3. Sara Lee Artisanal bread, 20 ounce for $2.88. From the world-famous meat counter, USDA Choice Boneless Chuck Roast, $6.88 a pound. And a 10-pound tube of 80% lean ground beef, $3.98 a pound. This week at the Fairway store in Adel.
Easy, affordable, peace of mind. This is Brooke with Raccoon Valley Bank, and for a limited time, we are excited to offer our credit monitoring service for free. Experience our full protection services, including monitoring, detection, and specialists for your assistance. Protect yourself today by signing up for credit monitoring. Contact your local Raccoon Valley Bank for more information. Member FDIC.
Offer subject to change without notice. No charge for monitoring service for one adult through December 31st, 2024. If not canceled prior to January 1st, 2025, customer agrees to monthly ongoing charge of $5. Must contact Raccoon Valley Bank to cancel.
Iowa Spring has been in business since 1977 and is proudly owned and operated by its original founders. At Iowa Spring Manufacturing, they utilize the latest and most accurate equipment, manufacture and deliver springs out of the Midwest for overhead garage doors, agricultural equipment, construction equipment, snow plows, dock levelers, lift gates, trailers, and recreational equipment industries, just to name a few. For over 35 years, their precision springs have been on the job, working smoothly and efficiently in a broad spectrum of products. Thank you for letting Iowa Spring show support for the ADM community.
Well, we are here in the